Welcome back, everybody. Today, I am unboxing a cheapie hype beast from the house of Mercedes-Benz. This is Mercedes-Benz Club Black, a cheapie gem. This was talked about, widely regarded as one of the best masculine vanillas out on the market, especially for the price point. I picked this one up for like 41 bucks, I think it was. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead, unbox it, give you my first impressions here for you guys. So go ahead and stay tuned. Welcome back. My name is Dave. This channel is all about grooming and fragrance. Don't forget to take one moment of your time to leave a like down below. Also a comment if you tried this. I'd like to hear your thoughts once you've heard mine. Subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to share the video out to your friends, your family, your coworkers, all of the above. All right. As I said, guys, touted as one of the best masculine vanillas. I use silly air quotes because we all know fragrances are genderless, but yo, just sometimes, once in a while, it's kind of hard to find, pretty decent masculine vanilla out there. Sometimes vanillas could be really, really sugary sweet and sticky sweet. And yeah, it can be difficult to find a good, like, masculine leaning vanilla, even though, we've seen that done on the niche side. But this one, I think it's so hyped because of its price point. So some statistics about the fragrance. This was launched back in 2017. Perfumed by Olivier Cresp. Olivier Cresp, if you don't know, has his own brand, Aqua. I did a coffee fragrances video not too long ago. Actually, surprisingly successful with how, in the short span of time that it's been on YouTube. Video did really well. I think that has to do with me talking about my love of coffee and coffee fragrances. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. But I talked about one of his fragrances in that video called Awake by, again, his brand Acro. Really great coffee-based fragrance. He is also, he's done a lot of work. It seemed like from my research, he's done a lot of Dolce and Gabbana feminine targeted fragrances. He's also done, I believe, the entire Gentleman Givenchy line. I know for sure he did the original, the Gentleman Givenchy Eau de Parfum, and the most recent Eau de Parfum Reserve Privé. I think that's all the names. I think I got all of them there. But yeah, so he's done a bunch of work. He's done some great things out there, and yeah. So what I'm trying to say is he's a master perfumer. He's great at his craft, and I'm excited to unbox this and try this. This is actually not my first experience with Mercedes-Benz fragrance. If you remember a couple years ago, I actually did a collaboration video with Chad from A Gentleman's Journey, and he has Mercedes-Benz. Man, I'm going to pop up the brown bottle on screen because I'm not remembering correctly the name of the fragrance. All that I can remember from that is that it was a nice woody, spicy fragrance, nice kind of fall, winter, early springtime fragrance. It left quite a bit of an impression. We did that video like 2 years ago, and I still remember a bit about it. So yeah, that was my only real experience with it. And now we're going to talk about Mercedes-Benz Club Black Eau de Toilette. As I said, launched back in 2017. So I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not a huge fan of car brand fragrances. I don't know what it is. It seems like, and listen, I understand that a majority of the time these car brand fragrances are really, really affordable. But oftentimes, like, yes, they smell nice. But for me personally, I'm trying to avoid certain things. And a lot of it is redundancy. And I don't know. I feel like most of the car brand fragrances are just super safe. And they kind of smell similar. Obviously, I haven't smelled all of them. But from what I've put my nose on, they smell like things that I already have. And I'm trying to avoid that. Hopefully, that's not the case with this. But judging, at face value from what I saw, I do not think this is going to be redundant in my collection. I'll tell you if it reminds me of anything when we do sniff it. But yeah, let's go. The box is really nice. I like this sleek black look with the Mercedes-Benz logo right up there in front. And you have, this is a 3.4 ounce bottle, which I believe does retail for $107 here in the United States. But As I was saying, I did get this at a discounter. It was Fragrance Net that I got this, 41 bucks. So I thought, you know what? For less than 50 bucks, I'll roll the dice. Batch code is going to be underneath the, or on the bottom of the box, rather. And then on the back, it's just, you know, the ingredients and your pertinent information. Taking a quick look at the bottle. It's this sleek black bottle, Mercedes-Benz Club Black. It says on the back. You have your see-through glass. I don't even know why I'm showing you guys the bottle. I'm sure you've seen this already. It's just, it's new to me, you know? So I'm just kind of going off what I see here. I knew that I grabbed a test strip there. So yeah, let's give this a spray. And not a big fan of the atomizer, but hey, that is what it is. Feels like I'm going to get like arthritis pushing this thing down or something. But okay, once you get this thing like worked up and opened up, it actually is pretty easy. It's kind of fun spraying that actually. Not bad. Okay, so let's see what we're working with here. When I briefly looked at the Mercedes-Benz website, there was 3 notes credited. I believe it was bergamot, incense, vanilla. I'm sure there's going to be much more than 3 notes. Let's see what we get. Okay, this is really nice. So it's spicy right out of the gate. Really nice vanilla. See, this is the type of vanilla I like. This is what I like. So I'm going to get to that in a minute. Spicy. I get hit with spices up front. To my nose, I'm getting black pepper. Some sort of peppercorn. Feel spicy. There's other spices in here. Something's reminding me, I'm getting a warming sensation. So something maybe like cinnamon or nutmeg, something like that. In that space here, I'm not getting any of the bergamot. There's nothing citrus here to my nose on paper. You know my thoughts on paper. Some things go flat. This doesn't, oddly enough. And this actually does not smell like a $40 fragrance. This smells like a much more expensive fragrance than that. Like, if this sold for $150, people would have no problem, you know, paying for it as long as it wasn't in a Mercedes-Benz, you know, bottle, because we here in the community associate these fragrances as being more affordable, even though their vehicles aren't really that affordable. Really nice, spicy, peppery, spicy vanilla scent. There definitely is incense here, but it's a very classy, sophisticated incense, meaning that you're not going to smell this intense smoky quality. It's as if you were burning incense in the distance, and it's not a heady incense. It's just a gentle smokiness there. This is very elegant, very sophisticated, and my God, it's good. It's really, really good. I'm going to link, I think I already said it, I'm going to link Fragrance Net down below with this fragrance, because if it's there and you guys are, you know, in the market for a really nice, warm, elegant, yet, you know, semi-casual sort of vanilla fragrance, you can go ahead and pick this up. Not affiliated with Fragrance Net. Okay, see, now on skin, I do get the citrus touch. But it's not really like a bergamot. It does have characteristics of bergamot. Let me explain. So I get the sparkle quality of a bergamot, of a natural bergamot. For those of you that know, I did do perfumery classes with Darren Allen over the summer, and bergamot, natural bergamot, was one of the things that we were testing, and it has this sparkly quality to it, much like a champagne has like that sparkling fizzy quality. Bergamot could do the same things depending on, you know, how you're utilizing it. Citruses that come to mind from the way the bergamot is being utilized, I'm thinking like lemon, a little bit of lime, something a little bit on the sour side. Not that the fragrance itself smells sour. Bitter was the word I wanted to use. I apologize there. Sour was wrong. Bitter is more of like bitter tart comes to mind. But don't make any mistake about it. At its core, this is not a citrus fragrance. Okay? This is a spicy, vanilla, amber fragrance with a hint of that smoky incense. There most definitely is an amber accord in here. I could smell light resinous touches here. This is really nice. I would put this, though it doesn't smell like this fragrance exactly, I would put this like in the same vein of like Silky Woods, not the Elixir, which Olivier Cresp did do Silky Woods Elixir for Goldfield & Banks, but this reminds me of Goldfield & Banks Silky Woods. Doesn't smell, again, not exactly like that, but the vanilla that I'm smelling here is very similar to the vanilla from Silky Woods. And if you guys know, Silky Woods is one of my favorite vanillas of all time. I just absolutely love that fragrance. And I could see why so many men appreciate this fragrance here, because you have that mysterious but elegant smoky touch along with the ambery nuances. So it would appeal to more men, I would say. I think that you would want to wear this like for a formal occasion or a night out, a date night, things like that. However, for a cold day, if you wanted to wear this into the office, I could totally see somebody pulling this off in the office. I'll be wearing this into the office tomorrow. I'll probably do about 4 to 6 sprays on this one. Off my skin, I'm not getting, like, it's not giving me that intense projection. So if I had to guess, I would say this is somewhere between the light and moderate side, probably leaning more toward the moderate side of projection. I anticipate 6-ish hours of complete longevity. Nothing beastly here, which is completely fine. I don't need to wear beast mode fragrances daily, nor, well, let's not get into that. That'll start a whole nother controversy. So I see it is a bit of a fingerprint magnet here on the bottle, which you would expect from a sleek looking bottle like this. I enjoy the bottle. I enjoy the style. I'm glad that I was able to break in the atomizer here. This is just a very, I don't want to say easy wear, because I could see people that aren't into like incense or amber vanillas. I could see them maybe not appreciating this, but I mean, it's kind of tough to beat for the price point and how great this smells. Like, personally, if we're just talking cheapies, I would take this all day, every day over Bentley from Men Intense. I enjoy Bentley from Men Intense. I don't think it's the greatest cheapie of all time. I think this is a contender. I know this is a first impression, and maybe I should wait until I give this like 7 or 8 good wearings. I understand. But from a first impression standpoint, this is pretty damn good. Arguably one of my best blind buys, or at least better blind buys over the past couple of years. Not that I had some pretty bad ones. I've been pretty fortunate, actually. But this is very good, especially considering the price point. Remember, I paid $41 for this, probably close to $50 shipped. So let's call it $50. Just, even numbers. Let's call it $50 shipped. This is damn good. I swear, it's damn good. Yeah, like I said in the beginning, if this was $150, people would still be all over it. The fact that it's $41 is an amazing price point. I think that if you could find this under the $50 price point, you are making out. You're getting a damn good fragrance that smells really great. It's an amber, spicy, lightly smoky fragrance, but at its core, again, amber, spicy, vanilla is pretty much like what I'm getting here. It's not evolving a whole lot. There's not really that many changes. The changes kind of hit you all at once in the beginning, and then it pretty much is staying linear here on skin. No big deal. Still, like I said, great smell, very pleasant, and I really do enjoy this one. This is going to be a great one for me for the time that we're in now. The fall, although we are seeing a bit of a heat wave, but I don't really care. It's fall time. I'm wearing my fall fragrances. I couldn't care less about the weather outside anymore. So fall, winter, and probably just the early part of spring, because here where I live, in the early part of spring, it still is pretty cold out in the day. So yeah, this is a great one, guys. Let me know if you've tried it. I know I'm a little bit late to the hype on this one, but hey, you know what they say, right? Better late than never. The reason why I did buy this one is because last year I was going to purchase this, and prices were up in like the mid 50s. I think I saw it. It was like mid 50s or maybe even low $60 price point. And when I was seeing this out there in the world for like $40, I skipped it. And then when I saw it for $41 last week, I said, you know what? I'm going to jump on it. Glad I did. Glad I have it. It's a solid fragrance. I think it's really great. If I had to rate this, I'd give this an 8.5 out of 10. I think it's awesome. I think it's a really good fragrance. And I'm not even going to say for what it is or bring price point into it. Just as a fragrance, regardless of brand, regardless of price, I think it's really great quality. Retail for $107. I think, like I said twice now for the third time, that if this was $150, it would still be as popular because it smells that great. Quality fragrance that I really enjoy, and I hope you guys do too. Let me know in that comment section below. And until next time, guys, Spray your fragrances wisely. I'll see you soon with another video. I love you guys. Peace.